So I've been seeing a lot of content these days talking about how old people in their 30s are. I'm seeing younger kids, that's what I'm gonna call them, these Gen Z kids, saying people in their 30s are old, right? So I'm gonna put it like this. As a fella that's in his 30s, I'm gonna say it like this. If you can't beat me in a foot race, I ain't old. If you can't outlift me, I ain't old. If you can't beat me in a fist fight, I'm not old. If you can't out hustle me, if you can't outwork me, if you and me are at a job and you're complaining and you're moaning about how the job is this and that, and I get it, a lot of people, they don't like jobs and stuff. I mean, who wants to work 9 to 5s? But in terms of the task at hand, let's just say maybe construction and you're just complaining. Oh man, I don't want to do this. It's hot outside. La 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 la. And I'm outworking you, no complaining. You ain't got no business calling me old. You know? Because the way I look at it is, I'm beating you in areas where your youth on paper should give you the upper hand. I'm beating you in all areas that you being younger should give you the advantage, at least on paper. So explain that. Explain that to me. How does that work? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'll go even further. I'll say this. If you line up 100 people in their 20s and throw me in there, man, that's in his 30s, and you make us race from one end all the way to the other, make us race. Let's just say 100-meter dash. Put it to you like this. I'm not going to be the last one. Now, am I saying I'm going to win the race? Probably not. Or maybe I will. Who knows? But I'm going to just say this. Put just your average 20-year-olds, maybe I'm not saying like wash 20-year-olds. Maybe they're not average. Maybe they hit the gym and stuff. Maybe they work out or not. And just put me in that lineup and make us race, make us run 100-meter dash. I guarantee you, I'm not gonna be the last one. I won't even be close to being the last one. Right? Now, I'm not saying I can beat every 20-year-old in a foot race and I can beat every 20-year-old in a fist fight or I can weightlift every 20-year-old or do more push-ups. I'm not saying that either. But what I'm saying is I can beat enough of y'all to where y'all can't call me old. I can beat enough of y'all in these areas to where, shit, if I beat you, what is that? If I am old, what does that make y'all? Y'all letting the old man beat you. Come on now. So yeah, I just want to take this time to kind of illustrate the difference between being old and being older. Yes, a person in their 30s is older than a person in their 20s, but that doesn't mean they're old. A person in their 30s doesn't look like this. It's almost like when they think of a person in their 30s, and I get it. When I was in my 20s, especially early 20s, I was the same way. I had the same mentality of, oh man, people, you're 30, man, that's old. I remember people, friends of mine who were in their 30s, and now I kind of looked at them as kind of old. So I get it, I don't take it too or whatever, but I figured this would be a nice little video to make involving this topic because it's an interesting thing to think about. I want to, just kind of put some things to think about out there, because a lot of people don't say this. I mean, if you can listen, if I can beat you in a foot race, if I'm stronger than you, if I can beat you in a fight, if my work ethic is way stronger than yours, man, I ain't old. And if I am old, what does that say about you? That means you suck. You suck. Until I get to the point where I'm standing in a lineup of 120-year-olds, people in their 20s, and you make us race, and I'm like dead last or one of the last people, because that's what it means to be old. Or like, how you go to maybe like McDonald's early in the morning and you see those old people like gray everywhere, wrinkly skin, canes, and got arthritis, they retired. That's old. That's old. Make one of them race 120-some-year-olds and see where they place. They're gonna be dead last. That's old. You know what I'm saying? That's how I define old, you know. So until I get to that point, none of y'all got any business calling me old. You know what I'm saying? And if I am old and I watch y'all in most of these areas, what does that say about y'all? What does that say about y'all? And, you know, and I'm gonna say this. Last but not least, if I can pull your girl, I ain't old. Because in case y'all don't know this, y'all youngsters in y'all 20s, you know, I'm gonna call y'all youngsters because y'all, like, apparently I'm an old guy. A lot of y'all probably don't know this. The 20-year-old girls, you know, girls in y'all age range, they be getting that guys in their 30s. They be coming on to guys. Like, guys in their 30s ain't just chasing these girls around. You know, some are now. You got the little creepball Andrew Tates out there that's chasing girls way younger than them. But in case you don't know this, hey, secret's out. A lot of girls in their 20s be hitting on dudes in their 30s. They be coming on dudes in their 30s. Hate to break it to you. So if I can pull your girl, your 20-something-year-old girl, I ain't old. And when I say pull her, I mean off the basis of just being me. I'm not on some like sugar daddy type, oh, well, she can tell I got a lot of money. No, not one of them type deals. Just looking like an everyday regular guy, just walking in Walmart type deal. You know, ain't flashing no kind of money, ain't dressed no kind of way, just off of the basis of my vibe, my aura, and my style. If I can pull her off of that, I ain't old. Just want to say that. So then have a nice day, fellas.